based on the way Anais describes her in her diary, that Jody is a parasite, which is another word for toxic. So they pretty much spend the entire episode trying to break their friendship. The interesting part is that the episode wants you to believe that Jody is a manipulator who takes advantage of Anais by eating her lunch, taking credit for her work, making her carry her bags, etc. But in actuality, by the end of the episode, we discover that Anais was the toxic friend all along. Turns out, she was so desperate to finally make a friend that she pretty much forced Jody to be her friend. She assumed that by giving Jody things she didn't ask for, that would keep her from rejecting her. But the ironic part is that it only blocked their friendship from developing naturally. Anais apologizes to Jody for acting so clingy and asks her if they can start over. But Jody dips as fast as she can, leaving us with the lesson that sometimes people just aren't going to like you, no matter how bad you want them to. This is a very realistic representation of how some of us think in these schools where we're forced to be social or else we'll get criticized. I find it amazing how a lot of these schools assume that everyone has a friend, whether that's choosing a partner during a class project or trying to find a table to sit at during lunch. But in reality, not everyone has a friend. And for those of us that don't, we don't like to seem like the odds won out. That's why we put on this act and hang on to the fake friends that don't appreciate us, don't do anything for us, and we're better off without. I'm wondering when society got this idea that not having friends is such a weird thing. And if you don't have any friends, it only shows how pathetic you are as a human being. It's such a fundamentally flawed concept. You can't control who does like you or who doesn't like you. And if there's truly nobody in your area that you can vibe with, maybe that just means you're more special than all the rest. That idea might sound cheesy and cliche, but consider that possibility. Chosen ones are not like all the rest. If you've read or watched any stories on superheroes, they all have abilities that nobody else has. They're destined for greater than what society would call normal. So if we were to use the same logic here, maybe you're focusing your energy on the wrong things. I think it is important to be social, but I also think it's equally as important to let go of the people that don't serve us. Failure to do so will turn you into a parasite.